Hello you beautiful people and welcome to today's video. Today we're doing something a bit differently than usual. It's not a usual painting we're doing. You're watching me paint two little air dry clay sculptures I made to give away for Christmas. I made two designs, a frog and a little dragon. The dragon has a bit more detail and the frog is a bit more on the simpler side. Because I wanted to try two different paint techniques. I wanted to do a dry brushing on the dragon. This is why he's getting a darker undercoat, and a more solid, simpler coloring style on the frog. This is why he will be painted solid. So here you see me doing the dark undercoat on the dragon. I'm gonna put him away in a second and get the froggy back. I kind of hop back and forth between these two, working on them like at the same time, so one can dry and I can work on the next one. And here I'm putting the little dragon away. These two are, by the way, supposed to be like tea light holders or little trinket holders, to put like your jewelry in or to put small things in if you like. So here you can see, and by the way, using paints from Marabou we had laying around. It's a crafters brand, I think. And here the froggy gets his first coat. I find him just so adorable. He's holding a little lily pad leaf with his feetsies that I'm painting a bit of a darker green. And here I'm trying to clean up the edges and get into the little nooks and the little holes with a more thin brush. And the green kind of gave me a hard time because it dried kind of patchy. Here I'm giving him another coat. And I made the mistake to dip the paint in a darker green as well, as you can see. That made the frog even more patchy and I have to clean it up later on. So right now I'm doing the first layer on the little dragon. I always find this so magical when you're doing dry brushing and you get to do the first coat of the brighter color on the dark undercoat, and it kind of fills the little sculpture with life and stuff. I just love it. I just love doing it. This is why I wanted to do one sculpture with that technique, because I just like it. I did it only one time before when my coworker 3D printed me a little Groot to paint. That's currently sitting on my desktop, and I fell in love with this technique. I really like doing it. I want to do more, but kind of sculpting, especially with air dry clay, is so time consuming that I barely do it. I want to do it more again. So yeah, let me know if you like to see more of this stuff. Here I'm giving the little dragon more scales, like more highlights, and also the scales on his back that's standing up a bit are a kind of bright teal color, because I wanted him to be have him to be more details. Here we go. Here you see how patchy the frog dried. It looks even worse on camera than it did in real life, but yeah, it's fine. I can clean it up. I could add another coat, and then it was way better. But at the first time I took him, he just looked horrendous. He looked like he had been through some stuff. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. Also, I know he's kind of lumpy. I just need to learn more techniques to smooth out my sculptures. I'm just not very experienced. I just need to learn more. Also, the thing in the middle of the dragon is supposed to be a little nest made out of rocks and moss and wood and stuff. Here I'm adding a bit more details where I kind of lost them while I painted the coat. And here I'm painting more moss on the little nest. I really like this dragon the most. I think the froggy is very, very cute as well. I love him very much. He's so adorable, but I kind of like the dragon a bit more. And after the dragon was dry, I decided to go in with Posca pens and add even more details, more scales, and just give his adorable little face more scales that look kind of like freckles. I find him so adorable. I kind of don't want to give him away, but I will. So yeah. Oh yeah, here I'm going in with another Posca pen and add even more details to the nest where the tea light or your little trinkets are supposed to go in. And I think this very much helped stand the scales on his back stand out a bit more, because they got some highlights in this eggshell color. I really like what I did with this little sculpture. I was very, very scared to kind of ruin it, but I managed to not overwork it, which is a big deal for me, because with things that I'm insecure in, I tend to overwork them and then they look terrible. But I kind of work on overcoming that. So, oh yeah, and then I added some more freckles, some more little scales in yellow to add another color to the mix. And here's the little froggy again. He has no details yet, but we're going there. We're on our way to more details. I'm painting in his eyes with black. I'm also going to use black on his nose and the mouth, and I was so shaky. My hand was so shaky. I was so scared to ruin everything and having to do another coat of green, but I managed to not do that. So yay me. I think his expression is very adorable. I feel like he's just having a grand old time holding that lily pad between his legs. To each their own, I guess. Yeah, here I'm drawing the mouth. I was very, very insecure about the mouth, but yeah. Also, he of course has little butt cheeks, which you will see later on. I really like his butt cheeks. It's a very cute detail I added. Yeah. Oh yeah, this Posca pen kind of saved my life, because I discovered that it had the same color as the color I mixed for the frog. And that opened the opportunity for me to patch up some of my mistakes with that color. It was very, very handy. And I cleaned up the eye. I cleaned up some lines that that were just kind of all over the place. And here I'm adding some lines to the lily pad, just to not make it one green mass and just make it more look like a leaf. I don't know if I would do it again next time, because they kind of look a tiny bit weird, but I also don't think they ruined the piece, so I kept them. Here I tried to add in some wrinkles where his arms would make some wrinkles into his frog skin, and this was one of the occasions where I went in with the other Posca marker and cleaned up what I messed up, as you can see here. I was very lucky that this color was so matching to the frog skin. And here I'm adding a little bit of blush. I think that makes it even more adorable. I really like what I did there. I think it adds a lot. Also, it adds a little bit of color to the otherwise very green sculpture. Yeah. Also, I decided to give him a lighter tummy. Also, just to give the eyes a bit more detail to look at, to just add a bit of detail, because he's a very simple sculpture and I thought he deserved a bit more love and attention, so I added the belly with the Posca pen. Posca pens really, really work great on acrylic paint, just to add that. Here I'm also adding a bit more highlight to the lily pad and a bit of highlight to his eyes of course, he had to have a little sparkle in his eye. Yeah, and then I think then came the last step, that is acrylic varnish. I use very cheap acrylic varnish, just saying. Here are the two next to each other. I think they are so adorable. I really like how they came out, and I really want to do more. Oh yeah, I forgot to draw his butt cracks, so drawing in the little cheeks. Adorable, absolutely cute. Putting him aside, and then we're going in with a bit of acrylic varnish. So yeah, that looks a bit weird. I don't know, that was a weird choice. I don't know why I did that. I just think I did not want to put it on my plate where the paint was, and I did not want to put it like on a piece of paper or somewhere else. So I just put it on the little sculpture, and yeah, I did that. I don't know why I did that. But yeah, also the dragon, of course, also gets a bit glossy varnish to protect him from moisture and the environment. Yeah, and here's a little close-up of the two doing their duty in being adorable and holding a tea light. I really hope you enjoyed this video. As I mentioned, please comment down below if you want to see more of me doing little sculptures, maybe even the sculpting process. I don't know if you're interested in that, so yeah, let me know down below in the comments, and also leave a like, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Oh, the little dragon, look how cute, oh, it's so adorable. I think he's even more cute with a little tea light in his nest guarding the little flame. I'm so happy. Okay, thank you very much for watching, and I see you next time. And until I see you, please do something that makes you happy. Bye!